How do you know if the enemy's at your number 2? You have a voice that plays in your mind that you're not going to make it. You'll never be in the black again. You're not going to make it to the next stage of life. You're not going to make it in the promotion, whatever it is. When you begin to repeat him, you know he's at your table. When insecurity comes out and you hear yourself, you know the enemy's sitting at your table. It sounds like this. This is how I wrote in my notes. When you tell your friends when asked, how are you doing? You say, I don't know if I'm going to make it. You know the enemy's sitting at your table if, hey, on Sunday, how was your week? Oh, it was a rough week. The enemy's sitting at your table. It's an understanding for yourself. You can have a rough week, but still in the storm, God gives me comfort and peace. Therefore, I'm leaning on him. If you aren't comforted in your storms, that means you're not leaning on God. You're not going Psalms 23 and his rod and staff. They guide me. That's the guy. That's my hockey move for you.
Is that what it sounds like?
Yeah. If you utter words like, I don't know if I'm enough, I don't know if I'm likable, I don't know if I'm capable, enemy's sitting at your table. Here's why we've been talking about Jesus as the Good Shepherd. He calls himself the Good Shepherd in John chapter 10, verse 11. Greatness is John 10. Go look at that in verse 11. Here's what Jesus says. I am the Good Shepherd. The Good Shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. What? Why would I not listen to that? Why would I not allow a man that is going to give his life for me or did give his life for me? Why would I not allow him to guide me? Number 4, or the third way you know if the enemy's sitting at your table, the third way is you begin to say there's no way out. My marriage is doomed. My finance is doomed. I'm doomed. I can't get better. I can't get healthier from my anxiety and my depression and all of these things that are just rotting you away, destroying you, stealing your future hopes and dreams. That is a sign that the enemy is sitting and yumming himself at your table. He's like the Cookie Monster. He's devouring all the good food that God's planned for you, set a table for you for a relationship with him. And the enemy's sitting there just chomping in on it. I know some of you are like, okay, that's great.